There's a bloom on the hillside, tender and pale, a lily that whispers where rivers entwine. Its roots clutch the soil, so rocky and dry, holding the ground like it's guarding the line. Oh, Mariposa, in the wind you sway, silent and strong in your quiet ballet, born to the wild where few can remain. Oh, Mariposa, you bloom through the strain. You don't need applause, no grand gilded stage, just sun on your petals and the rain steady page. Bees trace your patterns, a map drawn in gold. You're a tale of survival, a story retold. Oh, Mariposa, in the wind you sway, silent and strong in your quiet ballet, born to the wild where few can remain. Oh, Mariposa, you bloom through the strain. What can we learn from a bloom so discreet? That beauty's not loud and it doesn't retreat. It bends with the gust and it bows with the storm, but it stands, always stands in its natural form. By the rivers of Lytton, under pine and sky, the Mariposa lily will never die. For in every petal, in its quiet domain, there's a promise of life through the joy and the pain.
I'm the alligator in the moss, though my size is slight, a master of the forest in the morning light. From Lytton streams to the woodland floor, I'm a quiet piece of life you shouldn't ignore. Folded sides, armored grace, ancient in my role, a predator of the smallest, keeping balance whole. I'm not your swamp-bound beast, I live in cool air. The mountains are my kingdom, I'm thriving there. Call me by my given name, Alligator Corulia, proud and free guardian of the insects hidden in the trees. From the ferns to the rock beds where life is intertwined, I'm the alligator of the forest, a marvel to find. I don't lay eggs, my young come alive in the warm autumn August winds, the new hatchlings arrive. 5 tiny miracles, their futures untold. In this ecosystem story, their threads weave gold. I glide through the shadows, unseen and serene, a bug eater, a balancer in nature's machine. I'm the bridge in the cycle, a keeper of the chain. Without me, this land might never sustain. Call me by my given name, Alligator, proud and free guardian of the insects hidden in the trees. From the ferns to the rock beds where life is intertwined, I'm the alligator of the forest, a marvel to find. A story etched in lines of ancient earth and shifting times. With every bug I catch, with every step I take, I shape the land, it's no mistake. So tread lightly, show care, let your eyes explore, for beneath your feet lies something more. Respect the wild, protect its space, and in return you'll witness grace. I'm the alligator in the moss, a secret you might miss. But without my presence, the balance goes amiss. From Litton's hills to the forests wide, I'm a quiet champion, nature's guide.
There was a bird up on the fence beside a great willow tree. A tiny bird that would sing and dance, fluttering its soul free. By a pond I watched and listened as the morning sun glistened to the bird that played forth a tune. That little bird for a moment was there, and then silence, the air was without room. I sat up in utter dismay, the beauty was gone and I was without joy. Opposite of hip hooray, something was wrong, no tunes were being deployed. For a moment I thought the bird was gone, never to be seen again. So I started the walk away from the pond, back to a solemn den. But I froze right there on the spot, for the bird flew up not even 5 foot away, believe it or not. Then lo and behold, the bird did sing in a most wonderful way, making my heart flutter to the beats on that day.
every unsaid word. Teeth bared in a promise that cuts through silence, steady sure. I see the grip in your hand, tension that knows where it wants to land. Fingers hovering with a patience that bites like a warning in the welcome all at once. This isn't for anyone else to understand. We live past those lines in a place they never touch. Feeling bruises that fade slow and marks that linger. Signs left behind to keep beneath layers no one else could know. Bite down, harder, yes, leave it deep. Something only we can feel. The kind of touch that sinks in, a reminder each time I breathe that you're dead to hold this close. Make it last, make it hurt, enough to know we're still here. Enough to wait the pulse that tells us we've gone beyond the simple and the soft. This isn't gentle, but who needs gentle? We're all jagged edges, bound by fire, not meant for anything small. Only for the sharpness, the rawness, the places where there's no looking back. Take me past it, to that place where words fall quiet, where every scar holds a story, where the edge of need leaves us stripped without a trace left behind. And as we stand, held tight by this moment, I feel it deep as bone. This is the truth, the kind of touch that won't fade, the ache that knows its place. And I say, go on then, take it further. Wipe me harder.
My hands are shaking, I can't feel the ground. They say I'm a soldier now, but I don't know how. I barely know who I am. Now they want me to fight for a cause I don't believe in, just to make it right. Mom's crying in the kitchen, Dad's on the phone. They say it's my duty, but I feel so alone. The weight of the world on a kid like me. I wasn't ready for this, how can they not see? Send me away with a number on my chest. Tell me it's for freedom, but it feels like a test of how much I can break before I disappear. In a world on fire, fueled by hate and fear. The news is screaming, the world's on the brink. They put a rifle in my hands before I had time to think. They call it honor, call it pride, but I call it lies. I see nothing but ghosts in politicians' eyes. Am I supposed to kill for a flag, for a face, for borders drawn by greed, for a nameless place? I'm just a kid, barely learned how to drive, and now I'm expected to survive. Who am I fighting for? And why does it feel wrong? They tell me to be strong, but I can't sing their song. The battlefield's not where I belong. I never wanted to write this in blood all along. Send me away with a number on my chest. Tell me it's for freedom, but it feels like a test of how much I can break before I disappear in a world on fire, fueled by hate and fear. Maybe one day when the smoke clears the sky, they'll remember the ones who were too young to die. Send me away with a number on my chest. Tell me it's for freedom, but it feels like a test of how much I can break before I disappear in a world on fire, fueled by hate and fear. Maybe one day when the smoke clears the sky, they'll remember the ones who were too young to die.
Emotion common amongst all nations, yet complicated yearning contemplation. Emotions are talked, thought and can be shown, or even emotion can be silent and remain unknown. Stuck to the skin we walk around in, stuck in the lives of our next kin. From the time we're born, emotion begins until death. It's with us to close the curtains. A powerful influence on all humankind. It does not discriminate. Emotions are blind, but most times easy to find. In your mind they bind. What are emotions? Sometimes hard to express. Do they control you? No, it's a test to your actions at best. Emotions are what you feel. Emotion common amongst all nations, yet complicated yearning contemplation. Emotions are talked, thought and can be shown, or even emotion can be silent and remain unknown. Stuck to the skin we walk around in, stuck in the lives of our next kin. From the time we're born, emotion begins until death. It's with us to close the curtains. A powerful influence on all humankind. It does not discriminate. Emotions are blind, but most times easy to find. In your mind they bind. What are emotions? Sometimes hard to express. Do they control you? No. It's a test to your actions at best. Emotions are what you feel.
your cities, the shadow in your walls. I am the unseated, the memory you cannot erase. Unyielding, unbroken, unspoken, yet undeniable. I am the tree that grows in ash, the wind that carries no flag. I do not end, for I have no beginning. I am the unseated. I walk through shadows, the silence heavy and deep. In their eyes I see sorrow, a heart withdrawing, retreating, a world slipping into darkness, love abandoned, turned cold, a cry for help, faint and lost, unseen, unheard. I will save the world, through mercy, through fire, a light to break the silence, lift the forgotten from despair, where compassion was dormant, where kindness has been buried. I will reach out, offering life in its truest form. So many faces, weary and hollow, searching for a reason, for something beyond the emptiness. The aching is raw, they've wandered in a fog of loneliness. I will be a presence, a guide toward a path unseen. Yes, I will save the world with a love that endures, restoring what has been lost, healing what has been broken, with hands stretched open. I will give what matters, a warmth not bound by power, a soul freed from survival alone. This is not a promise, hollow or fleeting. I will bring what truly sustains, shattering illusions. Not wealth, not dominance, not status or acclaim, only the pulse of true existence, the unbroken thread of being. I will save the world with a love that defies abandonment, bring back the essentials, the pulse that keeps us alive, in the cold of indifference, in the void of lost hope. I will be the restorer, the breath that revives. Stand with me, step into the light of a shared resolve. No soul shall wander in the shadows alone. This is my promise, my purpose, my gift to you. I will save the world, bringing life back to where it was forgotten.
night. You shiver, oh, you think I'm wicked, cold as ice, creeping in like some shadow, drifting through the night. Do you know what it takes to keep things still, to hold things tight, to make the world breathe slow and deep, quiet and contained? Not a harsh hand, not some game of hurt. I am the hush, the pause that blankets the earth. I paint the trees, lace the glass, webs of silver. They are warnings, they are promises. You see them as tricks, cruel and blunt, but look closer. My fingers mend what is forgotten. A breath on the pond, a stillness in the air. You call it bitter, but winter is balance, a careful silence. Do you see the weight a season carries when it ends? The life I cradle, the waiting in the cold. Fingers trace your window's edge, a pattern in the ice, my little contract with the dawn. To you, just a nuisance, a meddling chill, but the world stops, and in that stillness I guard its sleep. A keeper of seeds, hidden in the frost, each layer of ice, not cold but cover. While you're wrapped in warmth and dreams, I stand over fields in silence, unmoving. So yes, I nip, I linger, I tease, but this chill is a watchfulness, a duty. You think I'm just a shadow passing, but each line in frost is a pact, a promise. Think me a trickster, a fading figure in winter. I am here, keeping the fragile, holding the pause. There's more in this ice than chill or spite. There's an order, a guard against haste. Next time you feel that sharpness in the air, don't curse the frost, understand. There is warmth hidden, a cradle beneath the cold, a vigil kept while the world dreams on. Jack's here not to play or to haunt, but to quiet the earth, unseen, unspoken. In every breath of frost, a vow, a boundary cold, yes, but holding life steady, safe in winter's arms.
Drop the stairs, reveal yourself, the truth within. It's time to start, let life begin. Take it off. Take it off. You're free now. Take off your mask. Take off your mask. Take off your mask. Feel the truth at last. No one cares. Shed the weight. Drop the stairs. Reveal yourself. The
Comes, they told me, ba-rum-ba-bum-bum. To judge the land we keep, ba-rum-ba-bum-bum. With quiet steps so deep, ba-rum-ba-bum-bum. A beat to wake the sleep, ba-rum-ba-bum-bum. Rum-ba-bum-bum, rum-ba-bum-bum. Dum-dum, ba-rum-ba-bum-bum. A steady beat has come, ba-rum-ba-bum-bum. Through valleys and the night, ba-rum-ba-bum-bum. A march without the light, ba-rum-ba-bum-bum, rum-ba-bum-bum, rum-ba-bum-bum. I drum the silent call, ba-rum-ba-bum-bum. To echo through us all, ba-rum-ba-bum-bum. No gifts for peace I bring, ba-rum-ba-bum-bum. But thunder for the king, ba-rum-ba-bum-bum, rum-ba-bum-bum, rum-ba-bum-bum. Feel the air grow still, ba-rum-ba-bum-bum. And know his word, his will, ba-rum-ba-bum-bum. This sound no heart can flee, ba-rum-ba-bum-bum. A rhythm meant to be, ba-rum-ba-bum-bum, rum-ba-bum-bum, rum-ba-bum-bum. Feel that grow still, ba-rum-ba-bum-bum. And know his word, his will, ba-rum-ba-bum-bum. This sound no heart can flee, ba-rum-ba-bum. A rhythm meant to be, ba-rum-ba-bum-bum, rum-ba-bum-bum, rum-ba-bum-bum. Drum on through dark and day, ba-rum-ba-bum-bum. He comes with truth to weigh, ba-rum-ba-bum-bum. The little drummers beat, Ba-rum-ba-bum-bum. Rocks dust beneath his feet. Ba-rum-ba-bum-bum. Rum-ba-bum-bum. Rum-ba-bum-bum.
You dig lumber, dream know the cost, turning the ground, forgetting what you've lost. Woods spun asunder, rivers running dry, beneath your own foundation lies the reason why. Why do you bore for copper ore when you're drilling through the veins of lore? Breaking bloodlines, breaking stone, the earth will reap what you have sown. A coin can cling, but it cannot heal the scarred terrain beneath your heel. The forest whispers, but you won't heed the echoes of the damage from your greed. Why do you bore for copper ore when you're drilling through the veins of lore? Breaking bloodlines, breaking stone, the earth will reap what you have sown. Your brother's sweat, your sister's tears, the soil remembers your careless years. Even kin betray the land they tread, and all that's left will curse the dead. Why do you bore? What are you digging for? The gilded promise behind the door, but every tunnel has its end, and this earth may never mend.
given to me so long ago. Something pure, undiminished. Save them, save the part of me that believes, and let this song, small as it is, be enough to hold against the tide for just one breath longer, one more heartbeat, one more heartbeat.
It's not working, and it keeps on jerking me around. No, it's on fire. Where's the town crier? Get it out. Control is lost, and in seeps the frost to burn. Crowd control in need. Fears what I bleed. Get away. Lost in days. Somehow misplaced. Can anybody find me? Lost in its maze. Where do I start? Somewhere, somewhere.
Hast thou not heard the cries from Gaza sands? Or hath Mammon's greed filled thine ears with gold's ringing sound? The widow and the orphan groan in silence deep. Art thou unheeding, as stones sweep the broken ground? Wherefore has thy love gone, O children of men? Wherefore doth mercy hide as blood is spilt in the land? For wars rage upon the soil, and death doth chain the hands. Yet still thou passeth by thy brother half-barren, hand unclasped. Is it not writ that love doth kindle light in the dark? Yet see how the flames flicker faint in the tempest of fear. Children wander in streets of ruin, their eyes devoid of hope. Hast thou to close thine eyes, choosing blind comfort o'er their tears? Wherefore hast thy love gone, O children of men? Wherefore doth mercy hide as blood is spilt in the land? For wars rage upon the soil, and death doth chain the hands. Yet still thou passeth by thy brother half-barren, hand unclasped. And because iniquity aboundeth, the love of many shall wax cold. Dost thou feel the frost in thine own breast, O listener? Dost thou see thine hand unraised to heal the wounded? And so I ask thee, where doth thy love now dwell? In the halls of commerce, or the caverns of conflict? Dost thou recall the warmth once held within? Or hast thou too felt it slip, like rain to sand through thy fingers? Shall we find it again, or is this the season of the waxing cold? Wherefore hast thy love gone, O children of men? Wherefore doth mercy hide as blood is spilt in the land? Shall we find it again, or is this the season of the waxing cold?
This is an emergency broadcast warning. Hearken ye, O children of men, and incline thine ear to wisdom. For the winds of war do blow not only upon thy fields and cities, but upon the principles that gird thy very souls. Dost thou perceive the battle unseen, where powers doth wrestle? Yea, not flesh and blood, but against rulers of darkness, against the unseen dominions that hath enslaved thee unawares. Lo, the hearts of many have waxed cold, and the truth is trampled beneath the feet of vanity. What is man if he forgetteth his own essence? Doth not the spirit yearn for righteousness? Yet behold, the course of this age has blinded the nations, and the very foundation of thy dwelling is shaken. Teacher, calleth be still. Awake, O sleeper, from thy slumber, and discern the signs of the hour. For this is no trifling conflict, but the hour of reckoning, and the ground beneath thy feet crieth out for justice. Thinkest thou that peace is merely the absence of war? Nay, peace is the harmony of principles, and the world's disarray is the fruit of neglect. See ye not the deceit that hath woven thy chains? The rulers of this darkness bid thee to sleep, while they feign dominion over thy soul's estate. This is an emergency broadcast warning. Let him who hath ears to hear, hear. Shall the blind lead the blind, or fall into the ditch? Yea, the hour is come when men must choose to cleave unto the ancient paths, or perish in the void of forgetfulness. The patient teacher awaiteth thee still, yet the sands of time slip swiftly hence. Wilt thou not stand and remember thine essence, before the pillars of thy humanity crumble? Lo, this day is as a vapor, fleeting and fragile. and the unseen war doth rage upon thy very soul. Awake, awake, let thy spirit cry aloud, and let thy heart return unto understanding. For the war is not thine alone, but a calling unto all who yet breathe. This is an emergency broadcast warning, and the essence of all depends thereon. Awake, awake, let thy spirit cry aloud, and let thy heart return unto understanding. For the war is not thine alone, but a calling unto all who yet breathe. This is an emergency broadcast warning, and the essence of all depends thereon. The fires never fade. I've seen this before, different places exploring. Fleeing borders, closing all space for memory. But still they bring the ice from the broken lives. We hear of wars, but there are so many more battles unseen. Not just bombs, but hunger, floods, voices silenced in the streets. Sudan burns, South America trembles, and across the seas, anger rises, protests flare like wildfires. But can we hear what they are saying? How many more children must hide? How many more must run from a world crumbling? The lessons are written in blood, but still we choose to forget. Time is running short, we wake before the final fall. They say it's a new era, a different fight, climate, hunger, mistrust. But the air still smells of fear, of war, of loss. From Gaza to Myanmar, from Kabul to Ukraine, and the headlines warn of something darker on the horizon. The voices cry out for justice, for hope, but they're drowned in the chaos of misinformation, of mistrust. If we can't see past the smoke, how can we find our way? The world is asking, will we remember before it's too late? In the echoes of every war, there's a plea to choose life over death, to rebuild what's lost. But the hourglass is running thin, and the fire keeps growing. They say it's a new era, a different fight, climate, hunger, mistrust. But the air still smells fear of war and loss. From Gaza to Myanmar, from Kabul to Ukraine, and the headlines warn of something darker on the horizon. The voices cry out for justice, for hope, but they are drowned in the chaos of misinformation, of mistrust. If we can't see past the smoke, how can we find our way? And the headlines warn of something darker on the horizon. The voices cry out for justice, for hope, but they are drowned in the chaos of misinformation, of mistrust.
seen the tame, the docile, the chained. Eyes that once sparked, but now look away. A ghost of instincts, faded and dim. Echoes of forests, deep within. Where did the wild go? The howl, the hunt, the dance in the snow. Traded in for shelter, a collar, a name, tamed to fit, but never the same. They lie by fires, by our doors. Their wild hearts forgotten, now kept indoors. Obedience over the raw desire. In every bark, I hear something tired. Where did the wild go? The howl, the hunt, the dance in the snow. Traded in for shelter, a collar, a name, tamed to fit, but never the same. They lie by fires, by our doors. Their wild hearts forgotten, now kept indoors. Obedience over the raw desire. In every bark, I hear something tired. It's not just the dogs, it's me, it's you. In our easy cages, afraid of what's true. We swapped our wilderness for walls, and in those walls we've let the wild fall. Where did the wild go? The spark, the rage, the rivers that flow. We lost it somewhere between comfort and fear. Chains are lies that keep us here. What's left of the howl, the need to roam. We've made this life, but it's not our home. Blind obedience, colonized skin. With every bow we lose something within. So think on the wild, the call of the night. The spirit that's hidden, just out of sight. Not lost, just waiting under the bone. To remind you sometimes we're meant to roam. Where did the wild go? The howl, the hunt, the dance in the snow. Traded in for shelter, a collar, a name, tamed to fit, but never the same. What's left of the howl, the need to roam. We've made this life, but it's not our home. Blind obedience, colonized skin. With every bow we lose something within. So think on the wild, the call of the night. It's hidden, just out of sight. Not lost, just waiting under the bone. To remind you sometimes we're meant to roam. So think on the wild, the call of the night. The spirit that's hidden, just out of sight. Not lost, just waiting under the bone. To remind you sometimes we're meant to roam.
Yo, for your
Yodelay, 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 ooh. Through the valleys, up the peaks, I call to you. Yodelay, 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 high. This voice of mine will rise, it'll never die. violence stirs and shadows creep. When doubt digs in and the soul's asleep, the yodel's a spark, a cry to ignite, to battle the dark, to summon the light. Yodelay, yodelay, high, a song of courage, a defiant cry. Yodelay-doo, yodelay-doo. Let the mountains quake with the sound of you. Yodelay-high, yodelay-doo. Every peak I conquer is proof I grew. In this breath, the world aligns, heartbeats drumming like ancient chimes. The yodel's a prayer, a promise of fight, to live, to love, to claim the right. Yodelay, yodelay, through storms and fire, I'll break through. Yodelay, 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 sing until the stars hear you too. Yodelay, 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 high. This is how we yodel for our life.
Why do you hold yourself captive? You sit, silent as stone, chains rusted and old. Are they really there, or do they exist only in the spaces of your mind? I've watched you carve walls around yourself, brick by brick, each one a part of you sealed tight, strong as iron, fragile as glass. You wear your prison like a crown, an armor of your own making. And I wonder if it brings you comfort or leaves you cold. Is it safety you seek or something lost? The walls rise higher, a fortress you built with hands that once shaped, once molded and moved, but now only hold back the flood of what could be. Father, do you know? There's no one left to guard against, no enemies but shadows that crawl through the cracks of your own doubts. What freedom do you fear? What part of you is buried beneath the weight of your own design? The iron doors you keep locked, even as the key trembles in your hand. You're not held, not kept, only watching the shadows play tricks, making bars from thin air, a captive of a cage you hold closed.
ascend in resonance? Is it born in the diaphragm's depth or the mask of the face? Is the breath a tempest control or surrender to air? What role does vibrato play? Ornament or lifeline? Is legato the secret of eternal flow? Or does the staccato pierce deeper through time? In the chest or in the head, where does the sound truly lie? Does the tessitura push the singer, or does the singer embrace it? Where does the drama unfold, in the score or in the heart? Are arias a cry or a conversation with the unseen? Can the libretto carry more than words, hidden in the phrasing? What is the weight of silence between the notes? Does it breathe? Does the soprano lift higher than the soul can reach? And when the tenor reaches his high C, is it triumph or surrender? How does one carry emotion through a trill? Does it flutter or does it hold? Can the vibrancy of the orchestra sustain the voice, or must it yield? What is bel canto but a dance with precision? Is it a gift or a skill honed in a lifetime of pursuit? When does the cadenza become a conversation between voice and technique? Does every crescendo carry the weight of intent, or does it explode with freedom? Is the recitative a story half spoken, half sung? Where does it truly belong? In the recit, is the rhythm fixed or a guidepost for emotion? How does one phrase a question without the finality of an answer? Does the grand finale ever resolve, or does it leave us asking, what is opera? What is opera?
Now there is opera. Where is opera? Is opera.
Flesh and blood. Flesh and blood. They drink. They drink. They drink. Flesh and blood.
Do you see it? The desert crawling on your front door. Not fast,
but certain, like a clock with no hands, ticking away your tomorrow. You didn't notice when it started, did you? When the river ran dry. Not all at once, just piece by piece. A few drops less each year, until the fish were flapping in the mud, and you still washing your car. But the cotton, the corn, they took more than their share, irrigating the fields that stretch to the horizon, while the horizon gets closer. Remember the Aral Sea? Now just a dusty ghost. It once cradled ships, now it cradles bones. And the people, they left. Where do you go when your water is gone? In China, the Yellow River is fading, its ancient song becoming a whisper, a casualty of factories and endless thirst. And the Ganges, it fights for breath between the crowds that drink from its bones. You didn't think it could happen here. Not in your backyard, not in the garden where your vegetables grow, but the Colorado is cracked and bleeding dry, and the Rio Grande is no grand thing anymore. Dams and pumps, siphoning the life out of veins that once carved canyons deep and wide, now they are nothing but scars. You say you'll fix it tomorrow? There is no tomorrow. This is your last sip. Hold it, taste it. Can you taste the dust? The glaciers are crying. They melt and melt until they vanish, leaving rivers in their wake, but not for long. When the glaciers are gone, the rivers will follow. And the cities, the great cities, that once grew tall on the promise of water, now they sink, sinking into the earth they drained. From Jakarta to Houston, the ground swallows them whole. Still, you water your lawn. Still you turn the faucet without a second thought, because you think there will always be more. But more is a lie. There is no more, only less. The Zambezi River, the Nile, the Euphrates, all withering like leaves in the heat. And the people, they fight over what little is left, while the rivers watch, silent witnesses to their own murder. This is the price of progress, of cities that rise higher, while rivers sink lower, of crops that demand to be fed, while the earth cracks beneath them, of a world that forgot its roots, and now pays for it in dry wells and parched lips. Do you hear it? That final drop, falling into nothing, that's your future. Drink up.